The opening day of the Santos Tour Down Under, it was the Hostworks opening stage from Tanunda down to the city of Campbelltown, and it didn't work out quite as the organisers expected, but what a great race it was.
Yeah, well, let's not forget the start was magnificent through some of the oldest vineyards that South Australia has to offer. 2 points on the course. There were sprints. First one went to an Australian, Jack Bobridge. The next one went to Luke Durbridge. And it always seemed as if the four-man breakaway that had formed at the front of the race was going to get caught.
Yes, the other two members of the breakaway were Maxime Belkov of Katusha, a Russian team, and Liva Vestra. Then they got to Checker Hill there. There was a huge crowd waiting. The four were clear. They went to the bottom of the climb. They were 1 minute 12 seconds, and by the top, the peloton were closing in just half a minute back. Jack Bobridge sprinting away over the top, chased by Luke Durbridge, so he gets the first lead in the Subaru King of the Mountains. The descent was at 90 kilometres an hour.
Talk about suspense. The gap came down to just 20 seconds, stretched back up to the 1 minute mark. It was like having a yo-yo up and down again, and all of a sudden it looked as if the breakaway were going to survive, but the main field as they came into the final kilometre were hovering on their shoulders.
Yes, Jack Bobridge was last of the four riders, watching behind the approaching peloton, all for the sprinters. And Jack Bobridge waited. Then he made his move. He hit the line just ahead of the whole pack, snapping at the heels. The four riders survived, the rest finishing the big pack. They were all given at the same time. So the first leader is Jack Bobridge. He goes out on day 2 in Oka.